In a dramatic turn of events that has set Spanish football alight, Barcelona has finally been granted permission to register their £50 million summer signing Dani Olmo for the upcoming season. The news comes after a long and controversial legal battle, as the club navigated the complex financial regulations set by La Liga. In this detailed report, we break down the events that have led to this moment and the implications it holds not only for Barcelona but also for Spanish football as a whole. A summer transfer that almost didn't happen. Dani Olmo, the highly sought-after Spain international, was officially signed by Barcelona in the summer for a hefty £50 million fee from Bundesliga club RB Leipzig. The move was seen as a major coup for the Catalan giants, as Olmo had been a target for top clubs across Europe. His skill set, versatility, and experience with the Spanish national team made him an ideal addition to Barcelona's squad as they looked to rebuild under new management. However, even after the deal was completed, Barcelona's financial woes loomed large. The club had been struggling for years with mounting debt, and LaLiga's strict financial regulations which governed club spending and player registrations had placed severe limitations on what Barcelona could and couldn't do. The league's salary cap system was designed to prevent clubs from overextending themselves financially, but for Barcelona, it became an obstacle in their attempts to register new players. This challenge became evident when Barcelona was unable to re-register Olmo for the season, putting his future at the club in serious jeopardy. Alongside Olmo, teammate Pau Victor, another signing made in the summer window, was also caught in the same dilemma. Both players faced the prospect of being unregistered and, in Olmo's case, potentially being allowed to leave the club for free. La Liga's strict financial laws. La Liga operates under a rigid financial fair play system, with each club's spending on salaries, transfers, and other financial commitments subject to a cap. This cap is calculated based on a club's revenue and their overall financial health. Barcelona, having faced significant financial challenges in recent years, found themselves in a position where they had already exceeded their salary cap for the season. As a result, both Olmo and Pau Victor were initially unable to be officially registered, and with it, Barcelona's hopes of integrating the duo into their squad seemed uncertain. Furthermore, if the registration issue was not resolved, Olmo could have exercised a clause in his contract to terminate his deal and leave the club on a free transfer. This scenario would have been disastrous for Barcelona, further damaging their reputation and finances. Despite these challenges, Barcelona remained determined to resolve the issue and filed an official complaint with both La Liga and the Spanish Football Federation, RFF. When the attempts were unsuccessful, Barcelona took the matter to court, hoping to secure an injunction that would allow them to register their new signings. The green light from the Higher Sports Council. After weeks of uncertainty, Barcelona received the much-needed boost they were hoping for. On Wednesday, the Higher Sports Council, CSD, Spain's governing body for sports, issued a ruling in favor of Barcelona, granting a precautionary measure that temporarily allowed the club to register both Dani Olmo and Pau Victor for the season. In a statement from the club, Barcelona confirmed that Olmo and Victor had been registered for La Liga and were available for selection by coach Hansi Flick, including for the upcoming Spanish Super Cup final. The club expressed relief and excitement, describing the decision as good news for both the team and the players involved. This ruling will allow both Dani Olmo and Pau Victor to play in La Liga again, ending the weeks of uncertainty surrounding their futures, the statement read. It also ensures that the players will be available for selection by coach Hansi Flick, including for Sunday's Spanish Super Cup final at 8 p.m. CET. The fallout and controversy. While Barcelona celebrated their legal victory, the decision was met with backlash from some corners of Spanish football. Perhaps most notably, Atletico Madrid quickly voiced their concerns over the ruling, expressing deep reservations about the precedent it could set for future regulations and financial control within La Liga. Atletico de Madrid wishes to express its deep concern about the situation in Spanish football following the resolution adopted this Wednesday by the Higher Sports Council. We believe that this decision puts the current system in jeopardy, questioning the rules of the game, Atletico Madrid stated in a public release. The club's statement went on to criticize the ruling for potentially undermining LaLiga's financial control mechanisms, which they argued had been instrumental in turning Spanish football into a solvent and competitive industry. Atletico Madrid emphasized that they had adhered to LaLiga's financial regulations, even going so far as to make capital increases in order to remain competitive, despite the financial strain it caused. This government intervention creates a very dangerous precedent, as it opens the door to breaking the rules and making the same serious mistakes of the past. Atletico de Madrid remains committed to rigor and responsible management. Without clear and equal rules for all, fair competition is not possible, Atletico Madrid's statement continued. The legal implications and the future of financial fair play. Barcelona's legal battle is far from over. The ruling from the CSD is only a temporary measure, allowing Olmo and Pau Victor to be available for selection while the legal process continues. The CSD has up to 3 months to study the case before issuing a final opinion. If the ruling is not overturned, Barcelona may have secured a significant victory for the short term. However, the long-term implications of this decision remain to be seen. The decision to grant the precautionary measure is based on the idea that not allowing Olmo and Victor to be registered would cause significant harm to both the club and the players. The CSD argued that it would also harm the interests of the Spanish national team, as both players are important members of their respective squads. However, the precedent set by this ruling raises questions about the effectiveness and fairness of LaLiga's financial regulations moving forward. If other clubs, particularly those in financial difficulty, seek similar measures, it could lead to further challenges for the league's ability to maintain financial discipline and ensure fair competition. Rafinha's warning: impact on future transfers. Amid the controversy, Barcelona forward Rafinha offered a warning about the potential fallout from this saga. The Brazilian international suggested that the issues surrounding Olmo's registration could serve as a deterrent for future transfer targets, as they may be wary of joining a club embroiled in such financial instability. If Barcelona keeps facing these challenges with registration and financial issues, it might make future players think twice before joining the club, Rafinha commented. His words underline the pressure Barcelona faces not only in managing their finances but also in maintaining a competitive and attractive environment for potential signings. Conclusion: a turning point for Barcelona and La Liga. Barcelona's victory in registering Dani Olmo and Pau Victor has been a crucial moment for the club, but it is also a pivotal moment for Spanish football as a whole. The decision has opened up a broader conversation about the effectiveness of La Liga's financial regulations and whether the league's current system is sustainable in the long term. While Barcelona can breathe a sigh of relief for now, the challenges they face in managing their finances and maintaining competitiveness will undoubtedly continue. The financial crisis that has plagued the club is far from over, and this saga surrounding Olmo's registration is just one chapter in a much larger story. For now, however, Barcelona's squad is stronger with Olmo and Pau Victor available for selection, and the club can look forward to the upcoming Super Cup final with hope. Whether or not this decision will have lasting effects on La Liga's financial regulations remains to be seen, but one thing is clear: the battle between financial stability and competitive fairness in Spanish football is far from settled.